One night, this little girl had a dream. She dreamed that she read in a book about a wonderful fountain of beauty in a far-off land. Anyone who would jump into the water around this fountain was instantly made as beautiful as the loveliest lady in the world. So she set out to find the fountain, and after all sorts of adventures, she arrived at its brink. She was just about to jump in when something happened. An angel appeared to her and said very solemnly, "I'm very sorry, little girl,